Know why you can't hear that? Because I set my browser to be on a different sound source, so it's contemplative. And you'll never know that I googled it. That's fantastic. I've decided that I actually want to do Flower, Sun and Rain. I want to force myself to play it. So we're going to do exactly that. Let me just set this up real quick, because I haven't had to do this in a little bit. I think last time we decided that it's going to be the Nintendo DS version, and that's about it. Played 3 hours of this. It's actually kind of impressive. Anyway. Look at that. I created some assets for this. I created some actual proper assets for this. Let's see if I remember anything. I remember leaving just on, like, the cut of a chapter. Sumiamondo, we were in some cursed room that required of us to effectively look through a guide for Lost Pass Island, in which we are now looking for a terrorist who is installing bombs and other various explosives on planes. And from what I remember, there is a girl with a crocodile, and a plane exploded. For those of you who are watching the VODs on YouTube, I haven't played this since some point in August. Like very early August. And it is now almost September. I have been death marching, which is a series of streams that you'll never see, because I have decided so. Anyway, let's see if I can stomach this. It's gonna be kind of a somewhat short stream, I feel. Not for any other reason, but it's kind of late. So let's request number to play. What is this? This might be mission select, isn't it? Alright. Okay. I think I figured it out. It's probably not that difficult, but still. You know what I think is gonna be really good? This might not be a terrible idea. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. Good morning. I must have drifted off. Breakfast is ready. I think this guy was, Edo something? He's the owner of the Flower, Sun and Rain Hotel. Or at least the, what is it called, concierge? Please hurry downstairs. Yeah, okay. If you do not hurry, the plane will... I know. Oh no. He has done a clumsy tumble. Oh, I forgot I played Gymnopédie. That's Eric Setier, I think. Sister left, and then he must have fallen asleep. It's morning. I guess visiting Eden has made me slack off a little. I had a weird dream, too. A plane exploded right in front of my eyes. What was that all about? Edo has been going on about a bomb on a plane. And he's been on my case about the job. I guess that's where the dream came from. Better get down to the lobby. He's my client after all. Coffee is great today too. So what I found out is that essentially the memos that we have over here. Lost and found list. Yeah, the lost and found stuff. So these have been added to the DS version and actually have no value outside of allowing you to get some extra cosmetic unlockables. And they're mostly logic puzzles in that sense of like IQ and personality tests that are like, okay, here's a little bit of a trick with numbers or shapes and that kind of thing, which I tend to be kind of bad at. I don't function well on like basic competency tests. Like, you make me explain to you some fucking hard concept or whatever, I'm okay with that, but find patterns in something and recognize it? No. Not really good at that. So, I'm not really gonna interact with those. At least on a first run through, I think. If ever do decide to play this again. Maybe. What are we on, actually? Are we on the OpenGL or the soft rasterizer? Let's do the OpenGL one. No, that has a little bit of that going on. So you know what? I think I'll disable anti-aliasing. Oh, I see. Now I remember why I did this. Okay. Soft rasterizer it is. We're going for accuracy in emulation. I think I've let this ring long enough. Mr. Mondo, this is the front desk. Hello? I know, I'm coming. Mr. Stefan Charboni is calling for you. He is? I mean, who? A guest staying in room 404. I will connect you. Wait, hello. Please hurry, Mr. Mondo. Hey. Do you know anything about inspiration? Who is this? Inspiration. A spark of genius. Spiritual powers, the sixth sense. Is this a prank call? You're slower than I thought. I'm Stefan Charboni. Charboni? Charboni. That's what he's called. I've sequestered myself in this hotel to write my paper. I'm guessing that's this, not his. I am a system engineering specialist. I see. And it is said that the following three things are required in order to create a better automated factory system. 1, better architecture. 2, better materials. And then thirdly, further inspiration. I really don't see where this is going. I need you to do something for me. Can you fetch my suitcase? And bring it up to the pool for me? It must be around there somewhere. Suitcase? That's right, thanks. Alright. Suitcase then. Ugh. Sorry. What is that? That is almost Silent Hill levels of convenient. How rude. I'm headed to the lobby. So this is room 402. 404. Okay, perhaps not. forgot that I can't really turn the camera because the right stick doesn't do anything. Alright. What is this? Oh no. Not really what I intended to do, but... Can I not talk to her? Or is this one of those slightly peculiar? There she is. Are you okay? Ah, if it isn't Mr. Mondo from room 402. Welcome to the Hotel Flower, Sun and Rain. I'm Maddie, a maid. Forget that. You okay? I'm very sorry, please, don't worry about me. Here, let me help you. No, Mr. Mondo. I can't have a guest helping me. I don't care about that. Please, the manager will get angry with me. Your words are more than enough. Are you sure? Is that an iron? It's kind of oddly shaped to be an iron. When it was rolling down, it was spherical. What is that? It looks like a soccer ball. Oh, like a carrying case for a soccer ball? Yeah, or a bowling ball too. I remember those existing. That feels like a stupid, like, 80s and 90s thing. If I'm not looking directly at the camera, it's because I usually have the, thing there. You know what? I'm kind of dumb. Right? Just gonna do that. And actually make it appear on my front monitor. So now you get to see this angle, which you're kind of more familiar with. I feel like I'm looking into the distance again. I don't know. It should feel more familiar anyway, and my widow's peak looking very fashionable. I need to take a shower soon. Mr. Mondo, this bowl has a handle on it. Do you think it might be a bag? Aha, I know who this belongs to. Oh yes, who? A man called Stefan. Ah, Mr. Charboni from 404. I returned this to his room. But now I can't get to the lobby. The manager is in the minibar on the roof. Do you need to talk to him? Well, it isn't all that important. Okay, Maddie. Please, take care of the bag. Very well, Mr. Mondo. Wasn't I supposed to take it to him on the pool? So we're going to the roof? Or to the roof? I don't know what that says. I actually can't do that. 5th floor. Oh, it does say roof. Oh, and the roof is a pool. God, this is quite the peculiar soundtrack, isn't it? And a phone. Hey. That sign is a safety hazard if I've ever seen one. Like, I'm pretty sure only planes can see that. Flower, Sun and Rain Hotel. Let me start out by saying, you again. You must call me by my full name, Stefan Charboni. It's time for a lecture. I asked you to bring my suitcase, but a maid brought it to me instead. I'm shocked by your lies. Whatever you say. Enough, I forgive you. Now, onto the main topic. Recently, my greatest inspiration has come from, how shall I say, the harmonic performance of some of the highest class of athletes in the world. Need some water. Look, this is very important, so listen. And yes, now, let me ask you. Are you a Romanista? Oh, what now? Oh, that's great. I'm relieved, truly, from the bottom of my heart. All roads lead to Rome, after all. I'm very pleased to hear it. Did I just spit all out of water? What was that? I think I might have been captured on my mustache. This thing has been growing. It's kind of worrying. What are you blabbering about? I'm asking the questions, you petulant child. Now, may I proceed? If I were to mention that rare trick... Okay, I am going to need that word to be reproduced by computer software so that I could not be bothered with having to comprehend it. So that is trequartista. Essentially, a trequartista is a playmaker who operates behind the front line but in front of the midfield in football. Playmaker. Also known as a fantasista, who controls the flow of the team's play. Keem would have probably known that. Red trequartista, whom I adore. Who would I be speaking of? No idea. Good, excellent. Let us proceed to the next stage. You must talk to a woman called Yayoi. Yayoi Dojima? From the famed Yakuza 2 series? A charming lady, you will find her by the pool. Understand? Here's a hint for you. La vita continua. Life continues on. What language is that? Pass and go, my dear Mondo. Honestly, I want nothing to do with you. Is this fair? Excuse me, miss. Yes? Are you a Romanista? No. Do you know anything about systems engineering? That's a no too. I see. Sorry for asking weird questions. That's okay. Anything else you'd like to ask me? Do you know a certain individual by the name of Stefan Charboni? A much more boring question, but the answer is yes. Pasty-faced, slightly odd fella. The type that repulses women. He's been here for 3 months. But he's been in his room the entire time. I shudder to think what he's doing. So he's an acquaintance of yours? Certainly not. I see. Well then, do you know what trequartista means? I believe so. You do? It means 1 out of 4 or something like that. 1 out of 4. I don't speak Italian, I take it. You don't speak Italian, I take it. It's Italian? Then what about la vita continua? It means life goes on. See, I know some shit. That's all that Latin I learned in fucking uni. Totally, I learned fucking basic fucking pattern recognition in fucking uni. Of course they want you to know that. Life goes on in Italian. Was that the Silver Case theme playing as a ringtone? I feel like it was. God, my hairline looks so weird. It's because my hair has just vanished under so much dirt. Let's try that. Rough it up a little bit. So I'm not that self-conscious about it. I'm still kind of... It looks very weird. I don't know. Come on. Okay, hold on. It's him, Stefan. So, have you worked out the name of the charming trequartista we discussed? Nope. The incoming attack has been avoided, has it? Let's proceed. It's about time we scored at least one goal. And it will make the final pass. Oh, I'm getting sick of this. Just what kind of game do you think you're playing at? That's right, this is a game. I'm glad you're aware of that too. We need to search for the answer. You're a searcher after all, aren't you? Ah, I almost forgot. A final big clue for you. The answer is in the system. That is my speciality after all. Do you understand? So, you're the searcher I've been hearing about. That's right. What's it to you? Have you found what Stefan is looking for? He talked about a system. Ah, a soccer formation. Again with the soccer. I hate to just come out of this, but it's been bothering me. That briefcase doesn't go with your outfit or with you. You're right. I think so too. So there's some reason you carry it? She's a fine woman. Certainly too good for me. A finer woman than me? Yeah. I hate to just come out with this too, but she's far above you. I do love a straight man. See you again, Mr. Searcher. Thanks for your help. Is it gonna be like 442? Well, Mr. Mondo, can I ask you something? Of course, anything. Do you know what La Vida Continua means? Life goes on. Does that phrase mean anything to you? It reminds me of something a famous man once said, yes. What was that? Who said it? That would be Alberto Ferrante. What is he, an actor? No, a famous soccer player. Soccer player. Hello, could you perhaps tell me a little more about that? Very well. It was 1994. Okay, that's a number. I'm sorry, but numbers are kind of important in this game, and I will continue to collect all of them. Italy faced Brazil in the final of the World Cup. The match lasted for the full 90 minutes. And then 30 minutes of overtime without a single goal scored. It finally came down to a penalty shootout. And it was then, as the final kicker at the end of this tiring match, that Alberto Ferrante, the fabled Italian fantasista, okay, so that's the alternate word that we found, appeared. However, impossibly, he missed the kick. The ball struck with his left instep, flew high over the crossbar. He misspelled a loss for Italy. Then, as Ferrante turned away, he muttered across the pitch those very words. Life goes on. I see. That was a very detailed explanation, Edo. Please, you flatter me. Stefan Charbonny. What kind of man is he? Let me. Came all the way from France. So maybe it is Charbonny. Not Charbonny. Charbonny is kind of a funny name. A vibe. A vibe? A veep. A VIP of ours. He visits us several times a year. I think that's about all that I can share with you. So he's an important guest for you here at the hotel. You know, I feel like I need to do something. Give me a moment. Is that better? Or is point perhaps better? I think a point might be actually better than that. I wanted to mess with the filtering. Okay. He's an important guest for you here at the hotel. That's correct. Hold on, he's French? Wasn't the 1998 International Cup held in France? Yes. The final was between Brazil and France. France took the home advantage and won the cup. Seems like the guy really likes soccer. Like is an understatement, Mr. Mondo. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Mondo, I think you'll find there is a page about soccer in the guidebook. That may give you some ideas. Thank you, Etta. Stefan seems to want me to find the answer in soccer. That assumption appears to be correct. The guidebook. Okay, I'll have to look over here. Let's have a look. Anything about football? Guide ships, roads. Soccer, radio guide, Clash of Champions. Sorry. It's page 41. Just click on it. Okay. Music Fever, Info Lost Pass, Weather, brought to you in association, Melody Shower. Stays attached until you walk 10,000 steps. Okay, there we go. ARTV Cup. All bets are on Viemont. Let me scroll it up as far as I can. All bets are on Viemont, the ARTV Kingdom Cup, a soccer tournament that invites the top teams from around the world to compete, is entering its 28th year. The team favored to win this time out are the Kings of the Italian League, Viemont. They are suspected to play in a 3-4-1-2 formation. Okay, note that down, thank you. The pass work between the highly aggressive midfielder Clement and the gold-grabbing duo of strikers Fantini and Malatesta. As to be seen to be believed, Clement is also more than capable of scoring alone. None of the other teams appear capable of slowing down the Viemont onslaught. However, for the first time in the history of the ARTV Kingdom Cup, our own club team, the Lost Pass Mob, has entered a place in the tournament. Can they seize victory from the jaws of such mighty opponents? There we go. What do I think you find it? 3, 4, 1. Oh, and there it is, the transition. X search system open. Press the X button because I've gotten 1,000 steps. X is this? No, this is Catherine. Is this completely expected? X search. I'm getting that DS feeling. Oh, this is, I see. This allows me to find those, little things. Yeah. Alright. So this effectively allows me to find the things for those daily search quest missions. Can I breathe for just a moment? You again. It's another soccer question. You want to know about my old flames, do you? We can talk about that if you like. Any of them like soccer? One, Spanish soccer. He was Dutch, actually. But all of his own country's top players chose to play in Spain. So the Spanish league always got him the most fired up. Men like that kind of thing, don't they? What kind of thing? The clash of opposing styles? But he was an awful man, really. Why? The smallest, stupidest thing would upset him. They won, we lost. System this, system that. System? Like what? 4-4-2 is better. Or, 3-5-2 would have worked. Stuff like that. I see. Thanks, that's very helpful. If you want to talk about soccer, you should try the manager. He knows much more than I. Please don't bother me again about soccer. Just one last question, then. What team do you support? Liverpool, all the way. A hooligan, are you? How rude. That dribbling makes me dribble. Sounds like you're quite a fanatic yourself. See you again, Mr. Searcher. Do I call him again or no? I'm guessing no. Back to the 4th floor. There it is. Now, the question is, where do I jack into to give the answer? Which I seem to have already gotten, I feel like. Okay, maybe I've gone a little bit too far. Maybe it's something far more simple. I thought I might go back to his room, but apparently that is not what is being asked of me. I can't really do that. Okay, so I have to find something up these stairs. Well, again, Mr. Mondo. I've got another question for you, Edo. Ask me anything you like, Mr. Mondo. What's that request? Trequartista. That's a position in soccer, as you may have guessed. It's a term used in Italian soccer. What position is that? Midfielder. An attacking one, positioned behind the strikers. Okay, one more then. What does system mean in soccer? System, it's like positions. How many strikers, how many midfielders, how many defenses you got? You're talking about basic formations, I presume. Something like 4-4-2 and 3-4-3. That's only dividing the team into 3. You want others? Well, in some cases, the striker is taken to be one on his own. The team is divided into 4. For example, 5-2-2-1. That's it, Edo. I have the answer. Well then, Mr. Mondo, please have a nice day. Stones Sacrifice to basic formation. Oh, so now I can actually go there. So it was a matter of having the proper flag. I feel like in the time that I haven't been playing this game, I've sort of figured out what it actively wants out of me. Right? It wants me to talk to these people and figure things out, and then find the guy, then hack them. Jack in, as it were. And I have to jack into Stefan and give him the formation, which is 3-4-1-2. Unless he's on the shitter. Where is he? The suitcase. Stefan is a real soccer freak. Kind who frowns over every so-called fantasista. That's the hint then. And then by overlapping the soccer system on that, reveals the formation type that he favors. The mystery is concealed in the case. An endless journey. The prey protects their soul, while the hunter hunts the truth. A requiem solely sung for the search. Truth is singular. It's time to get to work, Catherine. The search culminates here. I'm hoping it's 4 digits. Jack in. So was it like that? There's probably some significance to the Jack type. It's type A. Okay, 4 numbers. I've got 3, 4, 1, 2. That's it. A phone. Hey, hey, hey. Monsieur Mondo. All too simple for you, wasn't it? I'm not gonna do that fucking accent. Mr. Koosh will fucking kill me. I think you know all this now. But just to make sure, let me ask this of you. Who is the fantasista of whom I spoke? It will be Alberto Ferrante. Correct. He is the trequartista that I adore the most. I see. So I've got something else to ask of you. This was just a bit of fun I dreamed up. An intellectual soccer game, you might say. I laid a few traps. The opposing team pressed their attack. Some nifty passes were required too. And in the end, you scored a goal. Just as I planned in my game scenario, of course. But, in the end, it's all come down to inspiration, correct? When you worked out the numbers, you must have experienced that spark. That's the point here. System settings, preparations, however you lay your plans. What do you need in the end, when it comes to the crunch, is inspiration. Vital, invaluable inspiration. How was it? The instant which you thought, that's it. How did it feel? Was it good for you? You want to know about my inspiration? That is all that I crave, all I desire. Then here's the answer. Try taking the shot yourself. What? What did you just say? Okay, that was kind of quaint. Oh, we're back to Crocodile Girl? I forgot her name already, but... Chris? Ah, Chris. Chris, wait. Oh, Mari. Miss Kusabi. You must not run in the corridors. I'm sorry. No, I can't stop. I have to catch Chris. Chris? My pet. Oh, how terrible. You better find her quickly. That's why I was running. But I'm sorry, Maddie. Miss Kusabi. Don't run in the corridors, right? That's right. Miss Kusabi, could she be related to Tetsugoro? And just trot then. Is that okay? Yes. I'd take a broader view on trotting. And is that request too? It would seem like it. Welcome back. Another explosion. Quite an impressive shot. Not a fantasista, but a bomber kick. Even the Lion of Argentina would pale. To tell you the truth, I also love soccer, especially the Rangers. Oh, you're a Celtic fan, eh? Mr. Charbonnet, still has much to learn about the game. He doesn't know what the real spectacle is. Should be waiting with a smile at the front desk. Edo McAllister. How long was that? Roughly 46 minutes. So I'm guessing we could do like maybe several requests per day. I don't know how many there are in this game, to be completely honest with you, and I don't want to check. also don't want to really bite off a lot more than I can feasibly do in a moment. There's nothing stopping me from saving, but I don't really want to save mid-request, because I'll forget what I'm doing. So yeah, we'll see how that takes us. Alright. I feel like I'm doing something weird with my neck, like I'm shoving it right here because the microphone is so close. Let me do this, see if that helps me not shove my chin into my neck. What's going on? From the New World Symphony number. Oh, that's the. We heard that in Asura's Wrath. It's weird that I know something about classical music. I'm so far from it. Good morning, Mr. Mondo. It's morning again. Breakfast is ready. Edo, what's going on here? Fell asleep again? No, you punted a soccer ball into a plane and it exploded. Take your time. You don't have time to sleep. Please hurry to the lobby. Did you see the unnatural, maneuver that I did with my hand to drink water? The things I do for higher audio quality, I'm telling you what. Okay, we no longer need the soccer formation, so I'm deleting that. Please hurry to the lobby. Ka-chunk. Stéphane Charbonnier. Just what is he up to? Since coming here, I seem to, I don't know, suddenly fall asleep. My memory from just before passing out is hazy too. Something's very odd here. Which reminds me, I haven't made it to the lobby yet either. Just keep seeing that plane explode as well. Dreams generally predict the worst possible outcome. If I fail my job here, it means the plane will explode. The terrorists will win. It's the worst possible outcome. I hope this coffee calms me down a little. Okay. Oh, I see. No, I don't. I had a charge in the X scan thing, and I feel like I wasted it. There's nothing on the phone. Is it a per room thing? I said I see because I thought it was like a point of interest per room that it would actually give me a number of the objects to interact with. Maybe finally try to go down to the lobby. See if that works out. I'm guessing that's the intention, isn't it? I see. Ah, Mr. Mondo, are you headed for the airport? Yes, I'm in a hurry, but I see what you mean. Why is this guy doing drills in the hallway? Mr. Crasher is a top wrestler. A wrestler? A professional wrestler? Yes, from Japan. He takes his daily training very seriously. Impressive, I guess, but just look at him. He's completely focused. He lost a big match in Japan and came to our island. He had to leave Japan to train. Training at resort is very popular now. Is that so? Oh, he's very committed. He's searching for his lost signature move in order to make a comeback. His signature move, huh? It is the silver case again. Remember Sumio from the silver case? This guy, called Sumio Mondo, is definitely not Sumio from the silver case. Absolutely, definitely not after he got dishonorably discharged from the heinous crimes unit. Oh yeah, this guy loves carpentry. And motorcycles, I think. Mister, I need to go down. Oh, I can actually talk to him. Move. I see. Searching for a lost move. Now I'm kind of aimlessly wandering around. I thought that maybe the hook for this particular day would be find the pro wrestler's move or something. But it turns out it might not be. Or maybe I just need to talk to Edo again. Because this doesn't seem to be working so far, does it? Can you do anything about this? Well, seems to be a bit set in his routine. You're right, that's a tough one. Mess up his rhythm or distract him, and I may end up getting kicked in the face or something. That seems likely. Oh boy. Mr. Mondo, why not pay a visit to Mr. Crasher's room? What? Oh, he's here? Ah, but he's not alone. He has someone with him, a legendary wrestler. This legend may be able to sort this out. Okay, Edo. What's his room number? Mr. Crasher is staying in room 304. 304. I guess that's my next stop. I have duties to perform, so I'll be on the roof. If you need anything. Yes, I'll come up and find you. Okay. So, there we go. I've got a little bit more. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, I feel like. And now we have another charge on the scanner majig. Don't know how I got it. Might be from walking. I don't think I have a practical use for it yet. I don't know why I gesticulated. I feel like I was going for a yawn. And I was going to put my mouth behind my palm. Or my palm in front of my hand. I think pseudo games are having an adverse effect on my sanity. A Japanese wrestling magazine. He's on the cover. Is he a famous wrestler? Look at that. Compressed onto the DS. A 2-second animation of people punching each other. Take your training seriously. Way too seriously. Okay, I just got another chargey. Okay, this hasn't really helped me in the slightest, has it? You already know he's a famous wrestler. Who's the other man that's supposed to be here? The other famous wrestler. Could he be in the shitter? Is this what's going on? Hi. Oh, he actually blinks? That's impressive. I would be hard pressed to figure out how to do that. Okay, this is one of the secret places. I really just love this music. Okay, that's Jaw 3. So this really doesn't help me, did it? I couldn't find the other guy. I only found a TV and a wrestling magazine. This guy is still vibing. So let's maybe go to the roof. Oh, sorry. It's a bit late. See what Edo can tell us. Mr. Mondo, how may I be of help to you? I'd like a little more information about this legendary wrestler. Have you heard of the wrestler called El Soul Fight? No, I can't say that I have. He's something of an icon and Mr. El Crasher's master. I see, master and pupil. But the master disapproved of Mr. Crasher's style in the ring and cast him out of his school. Even wrestling can be a harsh world, huh? However, in a final act of kindness, Mr. Soulfight has offered to train him on our island. So that's why Miss Al Crasher is training so hard? I would surmise so. Mr. Soulfight is an exacting fellow, and Mr. Crasher is desperate to obtain his approval. That's one unrelenting master he's got there. Yeah, like a lot of these are weird classical remixes. Like you have Eric Satier's Gymnopédie in fucking Mondo's room. I also heard Symphony No. 9 from the New World in E major. I don't know why, it's a weird choice, but it's alright. Mr. Mondo, how about Mr. Pirate? Have you ever heard of him? Oh yes, I'm familiar. I wouldn't know. I didn't recognize this one, so it's all you, mate. I thought this was just some weird techno music, but apparently it's also classical. There's another one of them. Yes, Mr. Crash's manager, but his true identity is... Okay, so Mr. Pirate is the manager for El Crasher, but his true identity is his master, El Soulfight. This is getting complicated. Why does he have to hide his identity? Mr. Soulfight is a legend here in the island. If he was seen here, then it would cause near riots. 20 years ago, the hero of our island, one Mr. Lumberjack, Flower Star, I see, lost to Mr. Soulfight in a great match here on the island. He defeated your hero on his home turf. How'd he get out alive? Everyone on the island accepted the truth. We praised the powerful Soulfight and accepted the weak Flower Star. Not quite the reaction I'd expect from sports fans. I remember being very excited by it when I was a boy. So, where is his manager now? Staying in room 302. Isn't giving away the identity of guests against the rules? Well, Mr. Pirate's secret isn't actually much of a secret. Now things are getting really complicated. Everyone knows that Mr. Parrot is Mr. Soulfight, but we don't bother him because clearly he's making an attempt to, you know, mesh in. So we just don't bother him. Oh god, this Resident Evil camera bullshit is gonna drive me nuts. I have to remember, I'm playing on a Nintendo DS D-pad. I don't know if I mentioned this, but you know how there's a step meter? You could see it in that relative part of the screen. You'll see when it goes up. See? It goes up by steps. So that apparently unlocks random stuff, just like it unlocked the scanner feature. And there's like a really stupid one where it's like 51 million steps or something absurd like that, which requires you to basically just like rubber band the stick of the controller and run this for I think 2 days, and you get some really like good stuff. Just because it's like, oh, it's Suda 51, so you get a 51 thing. I want to go to room 302, right? Like, you actually unlock new features of the game based on how much you're walking around. It's like 307, right? Yeah. God, this is barely legible. 304, so this must be 302. It's locked. But it's definitely room 302. I sense a powerful presence. Need to find a way to contact Pirate. Okay. I'm at a loss again. Find a way to contact Mr. Pirate. Who's also Mr. Soulfight. Okay. Perhaps through this television? See, this is also like a classical piece. This is from the New World. It's either 5 or 9. I don't remember which one it is. How do I contact a pirate? I sense a powerful presence. Staff. Perhaps Edo will help me. No? How are you? No, still as uncooperative as usual. A powerful presence. Edo will help me. I watched a kind of retrospective thing that kind of told me that I should be looking at this game as like a weird Death Stranding. Like there's gonna be a lot of walking, and if you can tolerate Death Stranding, you could probably tolerate this. Mr. Mondo, how's it going? Edo, are you sure there's someone in room 302? But of course. Why don't you use the internal phone line, Mr. Mondo? The details are all in the guidebook. I'll try calling you from my room then. Yeah, I really like Death Stranding. Like, I remember talking about how, like, me being kind of a mountain goat and going up and climbing on some fucking hills in real life kind of helped me wrap my head around, like, how you're supposed to play that game. Because, like, if you zigzag, like, down a slope, it actually takes into account, you know, your balance, which is, like, an actual real-life mountaineering technique that you can use to, like, do rough little maneuvers like that. And, like, the rope stuff also helped. So I got, like, a big fucking mountaineering kick out of that. Perhaps you should try Mr. Crash's room then. Why? Why not? Fine, okay. Mr. Crash is staying in room 304, just in case you forgot. So yeah. See how, like, I had to climb up from the 3rd floor to get to this place to, you know, have him tell me the telephone in the room on the 3rd floor to which I need to get back down now? Is, you know... Obviously, it has a certain pacing that will involve a lot of backtracking. So I have to, like, pace myself. Like, this is what we're in for. God. I don't know. I really don't want to buy Death Stranding again. But I have this mild fucking curiosity about Director's Cut, because it's like such a weird thing, right? You have this game that you would already consider to be like very fucking feature rich and all that, and you'd think like the Director's Cut would be like maybe like a deleted scene or two, like maybe a side story or whatever, and then they go ahead and add like entirely new fucking features. Like little robots that you can ride now. Those little like bots that used to whistle to themselves are now like a real thing. You've got like racing, and you've got like all this new like VR shit, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a kick out of it if I give it another shot. I don't feel like a strong passion to replay Death Stranding again in like the next 20 years. But who knows? Internal phone line. All I'm doing is making a phone call. I'm not sure I need to use Catherine for this. Oh well, why not? Parrot is staying in room 302. A mystery is concealed within this telephone. An endless journey. The prey protects their soul. When the hunter hunts the truth. A requiem solely sung for the search. Truth is singular. It's time to get to work, Catherine. The search culminates here. So it's... Yeah, let's find out how long the number we're looking for is. Find it. Okay. Let's check number 2. 3. Looking for 3 numbers. Oh, maybe... Let's just go on a fucking whim, eh? He's in room 302. It's almost like if you use your brain, you don't have to fucking look for stuff. Yar, har, har. Mr. Parrot. Are me hearty? That may be me moniker. And it may be not. Now name yourself. A lily-livered blackguard. My name's Mondo. I need to discuss your student with you. Yar, har, har. You be the searcher, do you? Good enough. Come to the roof. Hello? God damn it, he broke kayfabe. That was quick. I guess the master knows what's going on. Off to the roof it is then. Alex wins! Tchaikovsky, no. Tchaikovsky, yes. Tchaikovsky, always, yes. I fucking love that clip. It is aspirational in more than one sense. Oh, there he is. He's assumed the stance. There you be, laddie. Thank you for holding your anchor up here. Let's hear what there's not in your rigging then. Are you aware that your student Crasher is mindlessly, relentlessly training? Har. I know nothing of such trivialities. Fuck me brain. If you should awaken, then all well and good. But that be none of me business, me laddo. From what you be telling me. I mean, you're giving me general impressions. You sound like the rascal he's giving it all. But and perhaps this be a reaction of the times. But the tides of your wrestling world, they be mighty swift these days. Whether you can awaken himself or not, relies nothing upon what I be saying or doing, but rather on him and his own fisties, laddie. Hold on a moment. I'm here to discuss a more immediate, more physical issue with you. Your delusions over immediacy, laddie. And may talk of the future, to be sure, but to speak of the here and now, to speak of the times in which we be living. I don't want to accept that things may be different than when they have been, but to cling limpet-like to such a narrow view of things, to try and drag out small, meaningless answers, that'll not be the way, laddie. See that there be no error of fighting, that the needs of both sides be catered to, and the fight be bound up in a smaller package. Do you appreciate when your candies come in a smaller package? Or would you like an appropriately sized baggie? But ultimately, there'll be only one fight. As the monster that changes with circumstances creates you. This be what I've passed on the youngins in my tender care, aye. Yet, not directly did I impart this. So I regret. El's last few matches have been painful to me eyes. Fresh chaos feels the breath of the age across this cheek after all. I really have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't get a word out of that. Please, can't you just do something about old Crasher? Didn't I just say to you, Bucko? Your words and actions mean nothing. Forget the touchy-feely overwrought thinking of the young. Can I do it? Do I have the cockles? That's what you must search for. I hear you be most skilled in the art of locating. What they'll be needing is the trigger, a catalyst. Find that for him if you can. He be knowing that for me, every match is more than a match. Every match be a death match. Somehow, somewhere, he be needing to exercise, to experience again the weight of every technique I've ever experienced. And then he needs to remember that he be fighting death matches too. Blood spewing death matches against the fiery fervour of youth. And that this be a fine thing. That's all that I can be doing for him. To find that for him. Hey, I'm going to be doing the finding, okay? Yeah. Think you can find it, do you? Think you can? Then do it. I've asked you, and depart. Right, I mean, I fucking don't know what any of that meant. Edo, please translate this for me. Mr. Munder, how's it going? I'm actually not sure. But it looks like I need to sort this out myself. There's an article on Mr. Parrot in the guidebook. Maybe that can offer you some clues. L-sulfite in page 36. Three years of capturing Lost Pass Island. That's 36. L-sulfite, the true fighter, the hero who rewrote the what is that? Heroic. Oh, that's a no. Legend of Lost Pass. Returns to the island after 20 years. Mr. Pirate, formerly L-sulfite. I can't actually get this any higher. So, how does it feel to be back on Lost Pass Island after so long? Don't be feeling like nothing. This be a holiday, just a holiday. You're bringing myself here, asking myself, what is fighting? What should I be doing as a fighter? I'm just on the lookout for something that lay waste to the monotony of everyday life, you see. 20 years ago, you shattered your leg on a lumberjack. You shattered the leg of Lumberjack, the hero of Lost Pass Island. Aye, I did that. I did all that. Well, it was a case of either him or me. If I hadn't done it, who knows what if we standing here talking to you today. I guess I was also asking myself, how strong are you, lad? It was me one shot at glory and I grabbed it, like a drowning man reaches for an oar. After that, you became a new hero of Lost Pass Island. When I heard that Lumberjack had gone to meet Davy Jones, I realized that fighting be the battle of lives, of life itself. If things had been different, it could have been my leg that was broken. I think the fear of that moment sailed in a Lumberjack, and it were mighty large in his chest. So now retired, you continued to perform numerous mighty feats yourself, do you not? Or her. The small details of world aren't worth a barnacle on a bulkhead. Never cared for him, never will. I still believe, even at my age, the more a man be polished, the more he shines with potential. And I think I be living proof of that. What I'm thinking is that I have my path, and it'd be long and distant to the end of it. But so be it. I'm up for a challenge, no matter how hard it gets. I'll not be turning back. Be turning this into an epic poem at the minute, actually. There'll be a role of we wrestlers to teach this to the youngins of today. Let that not be all there is. There more lies ahead. What do you think of the current professional wrestling and fighting scene? Nothing. Nothing at all. In my wrestling, fighting's everything. Talking and feeling ain't needed. Ain't wanted. Tell me a little bit about Crasher currently joining you on the island. Well, the young'un need only continue to show me his fighting. There's nothing for an old sea dog like me to be teaching him. He just needs to be drinking in the air and washing away this worldly desires. That's all that be expected of him. I've no idea what comes after that. If there's one thing I should be telling him, however, it would be to remember his fight of 210. He kind of forgotten what it was like. His bat was main fighter. Fuck, I'm losing this accent so fucking hard. His first bout as the main character, the call of the crowd. He doesn't realize that the dragon is just toying with him, you see. What I want is to feel a blood-spitting death match. Before and after, the only time I ever felt that was old Crasher is when 210. Okay, so 210 is a number. Ted, you better remember that number for me. Otherwise I will be cranky and upset, and I will be prone to violence. Can you summarize your thoughts for the future of the professional wrestling and fighting world? The folk here on the island be aware of such things, do they? Cable TV is very popular here, actually. Very well. That'd be one thing, a maxim of mine. The fighting be an amusement that can be sent out into the world, not be needing no worlds. Just like this blinking surfing interwebs thingy, that be crossing the boundaries of countries. So I always be saying, it can't be forced into a single definition, a single form. Finally, I recently be starting to hear the voices of those who now understand this. And it's because I've been constantly giving it out. And now I can't really scroll up, so I have to read this in weird text. You think the fighting world will be closed off until now then? Even if fights be organized by a bunch of scurvy sea rats, I still be fighting, still be wrestling. But fighting be more than that, ultimately. And even as I be constantly asking the questions of what that more may be. No answers be coming back to me. What I'd be trying to say is that with such limited experience, nothing but a small taste of glory, you can't be thinking you understand this business. But well, the audience just be waiting to see people fighting. That's it, simply. That's all we need to show them. Thanks for taking the time from your holiday to talk to us. Okay, so the only number is 210. I'm guessing. Oh, the guidebook is, quite a stirring interview, poignant even. Yeah, her. Okay, I guess I'm going down and straight up jacking into him to instill the inspiration. Is what I'm guessing. Oh, sorry about that. Cock. This mystery is a problem with El Crasher himself. We need to rekindle his fighting spirits. It's not a match, but a death match, like Pirate said. El must have experienced that for himself. The question is when. The mystery is concealed within this man. An endless journey. The prey protects their soul, while the hunter hunts the truth. A requiem solely sung for the search. Truth is singular. It is time to go to work, Catherine. The search culminates here. Jack him. Jack into the wrestler. Oh, he's a type A? Okay. 2, 1, 0. Yes. I did it. I hacked the wrestler. Oh my. Sumio's dead. Oh, Alex wins. Ouch, owie. Remember, that's an emote that exists. On the roof? You've come around. Hey, I remember you. You kicked me. What was that for? What did I ever do to you? Restored my fighting spirit, that's what. You have my thanks. Thanks? No need to thank me. It was self-serving, I promise you. I didn't do it for you, I just want to get to the lobby. That doesn't matter, Mondo. We still did it. In which case, thank you, crazy garbage talking master indeed. That's the logical thing to do. You're right. Master's concern has brought me this far. I shall cast off my old way and take on battles with a new mentality. Good for you. How about joining me in a little training, Mondo? Master's training is like a force of nature. Truly unscientific, yet super scientific. It'll give you inhuman power beyond the comprehension of mankind. How does that sound? I'll happily pass. Please, put yourself through it alone. I need to lubricate the pipes. Did the music change? Okay, it is not here. Oh, intense training. Psychology of we men be a strange thing. It's changed, as changeable as the seas. See this paradise which we now be visiting. The magnetic field here transforms man back into its most natural state. This energy turning him back to a pure beast. A fighter. Being of purer stuff than normal man. Turn into this beast with even greater power. I can't even do this accent anymore. My tongue is... can't fucking roll anymore R's. El Crusher here has fought against the good within him. I should have realized sooner what this has taken from him. Yet still, maybe this was for the best. Though none of this would really be anything to do with me. And so today, the scallywag, finally believing that he was awakened, is gonna give it a try. Try. Hell. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do it, Arr. Yeah. You blackguard. Excuse me. Let's go, huh? Rawr. I will be number one, the best. The oath will be mine. The time has come. Adopt your fighting stance. Let's rumble. He used the hand of Buddha. And that's another request, I gather. Oh, it's time for Kasabi and Chris. Chris? Where's Chris? Stop right there, Chris. Ah, a sumo wrestler. I'm no sumo. I'm a professional wrestler. What's your name? Oh, Crasher. Is something wrong, girl? Chris ran off. Have you seen her? A little friend of yours, is she? Yeah, a cute, sweet, charming girl. She's pink. Hmm? Sorry I haven't seen her. So you're training so hard, I'm not surprised. Sorry to have bothered you. No worries, girl. Oh, one more thing. We'll have to see your dragon. Huh? Oh, I forget I mentioned it. Keep up the good work. Oh yeah. Love her fucking head on a swivel. FSR. Welcome back. What a hunger for life. It's probably lust for life. Like the fucking Iggy Pop song. Mr. Pirate doesn't make much sense, but he's persuasive, so it's easy to be taken in by him now, isn't it? Even though everyone knows he's talking rubbish, that way of speaking, the anticipation of what he may say next, is quite intoxicating, isn't it? Let us watch over the recovery of Mr. Crasher too. Do you really think he'll be okay? I shall be waiting for you with a smile at the front desk. How long did that take? Last was like 40 minutes? Yeah, this was like 40 minutes as well. It's like 40 minutes per episode. Which is a very different pacing than what we had previously. With like a 2-hour fucking segment. What can we do? What's a good format? Because I feel like an hour and a half is a bit short. But at the same time I don't want to go like really overboard. So I think tonight I'm just gonna go for like one more episode maybe. And then maybe tomorrow or the day after we'll try to do more. Tomorrow maybe not. But definitely on the 30th. Because I have to prepare for something on the next day. So I might not even stream tomorrow. Who knows? Might do a Dota 2 out of 3. Good morning, Mr. Mondo. It's morning again. Breakfast is ready. Thanks for these wake-up calls each morning. Please hurry, Mr. Mondo. You need to make it to the front desk today. So, I met two very interesting characters yesterday. Wrestlers live by their own unique logic. Logic. That's no normal person can hope to understand. Their fighting instincts feed off of their emotions. Emotions like spite and anger. That's what I felt from El Crasher. However, I can't help feeling that was a little different from what Pirate said. He's talking about a more primeval desire for battle. It still might be a while before El gets it. Anyway, I don't need a boost in fighting spirit. Now then, my morning coffee. Damn good coffee. I'm guessing there's gonna be something on the second floor, right there. It's a vampire. Kill it, kill it. What now, a drunk? Hey you. Stop your blathering and kill it. Find a weapon that can kill a vampire. Okay, calm down. Bitch. Don't just stand there. A weapon, find a vampire killing weapon. Vampire killing weapon. Where's the restaurant? Is that fucking Tokyo Morishima? Ah, Monsieur Mondo. Having fun? I recognize that voice. You must be Stefan Charbonny. This is a fine vintage. Care for a glass? You really need to work on your people skills. Just what are you good for, Stefan, honestly? I'm honored, Mondo. You really need me, don't you? Well, I may take advantage of you sometimes. As you wish. Then I have a question. Very well, go ahead. A certain very, unique woman has asked me to take care of a vampire for her. A searcher turned monster hunter now, are we? I see. She wants me to bring her a weapon. There are repeatedly numerous ways to kill vampires. But, tell me first, was this unique weapon inebriated? Unique woman inebriated, sorry. Does that have something to do with this? So I'm right. In that case, you've been eating silver bullets. Silver bullets? Where can I get some of those from, huh? How long do you intend to keep this up? Until we reach an answer, of course. I'm not sure I see a punchline in all this. Don't tell me. You're serious? You think I'm joking? I don't decide your jokes personally. I don't fucking hell, what's wrong with me? I don't understand your jokes personally. And I'm glad that I don't, to be honest. No matter. Do you like to drink, Mondo? Not really. Brings back bad memories. That's a shame. Why not ask the bartender anyways? Good day, Mr. Mondo. I'm Locke, the bartender here at the hotel. Whatever you may desire, just let me know. I'm searching for silver bullets. Our mutual friend, the Frenchman, told me that he might be able to give me a hand. Silver bullets? How amusing. Is it? Mr. Charbonnier has given you a hint. A very big hint. Especially for a bartender. I'm no one, though, so enlighten me. We aren't talking real weaponry here, Mr. Mondo. So then, there's more than one kind of silver bullet. Go on, I'm still not getting this. Is it a cocktail? For example, it's also the name of a cocktail. Ah, an alcoholic drink. That's why a drunk would ask for silver bullets. Quite a cunning pun. It's a little too obvious to be called cunning. I suppose so. So, Mr. Mondo, shall I make you up a silver bullet? It's not for me, for some lady on a bender. Aha, you're referring to Miss Nichrisuk. Very well, for her then. Yes, please. What's wrong? Actually, I can't make cocktails. What? You're the bartender here, right? No one has ever ordered one before. So I've never had to make one. Oh boy. Bit of a problem there, isn't it? You want me to do some searching, correct? Yes, please, Mr. Mondo. Mix everything in the shaker. And you should be able to create the cocktail. Okay, give it my best shot. How's that for a pun? Mr. Mondo, you can find some cocktail information in the guidebook. Try looking at that first. You can make them yourself, but you know where the information is? Something really wrong with this hotel. It's almost like they're all referring me to some guidebook. I accidentally used another one. Because I can't remember which button it is! Restaurant power lunch, perhaps? Bar power dinner. That is page 30 and then 32. Okay. Bar, power dinner, restaurant and power lunch. Look at second forward. Focus on stamina building menu. Those who want to enjoy more mature, reserved atmosphere should head to Power Dinner. Relax in the dim light and enjoy a meal of fresh fish accompanied by cocktails. This really is a bar. We have everything anyway. Cocktail recommendations from the Power Dinner Bar. Earthquake, Grasshopper, Silver Bullet. Medium, 30 degrees. Dry gin, 40 milliliter. Is that Kumel? And lemon juice. A sour, hardcore little number that is perfect for fending off the undead. So it's 40-10-10. So, Maria needs a cocktail to save her. Poison treats poison, I guess. A mystery is concealed within this cocktail, an endless journey. The prey protects their soul, while the hunter hunts the truth. A requiem solely sung for the search. Truth is singular. Time for work. Catherine, the search culminates here. It's 30 degrees. 40-10-10. Hack the cocktail. I'm guessing 40-10-10. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this video game apparently. Mr. Mondo, success. Here's your silver bullet. Well done. Thank you. Now please, give it to our lady friend. Very well. Mr. Mondo, I am sorry to report failure. Failure? How come? Miss Nicharasuk did not like the drink. She remains unsatisfied. What a woman. She claims to want something more refreshing. That is all she would say. Oh boy. Mr. Mondo, perhaps you should speak to her directly about this. Yeah. Sounds like the best idea. Hey. You seen all of your vampires off, have you? What are you talking about, weirdo? Okay, so what do you want now? Something refreshing, I hear. How do you know that? August. That's right. I want to experience August. August, is it? Hurry. Demanding little drunk, isn't she? August. Some fall spirit? Maybe some earthy tones? Mr. Mondo, you dislike the taste of forbidden fruit, don't you? How dull a man you are, unable to enjoy the pleasures of this world. I really hate it when you do that. Just talk like a normal person. It's a hint, Mr. Mondo. A hint to help you reach a flag. Flags are beautiful. Who was it who saw the first flag, I wonder, and named it so? That person is a poet, to be sure. Yes, Mr. Mondo. I've actually invented my own fair share of flags. The offside flag is truly magical, turning a game into a spectacle. Digital games require flags too. That is why I'm going to trigger a flag for you. You may dislike me, but also have the bravery to praise me as a man of accomplishment. The final key lies in the guidebook. Enough, Stefan Carbon. Video games have flags in them, that is true. It is the basis of most scripting. What was it, 32? Earthquake. Tectonic tumbler. Grasshopper. Silver bullet. Spring feeling. No. Autumn feeling is what I need. We have Blue Lady and Red Eye. I have no clue. Spring feeling. Look, listen to this. You think, Mr. Mondo? What's the hotel's original cocktail comprised of? Ah, that is a very secret recipe. And I have not earned the right to it yet. Sorry, I cannot be of any help. You don't know anything at all? No, not even the flavors of alcohol used. No info at all, huh? Hold on a moment. I think the guidebook may have the details. Special secret hotel. It's probably going to be in 30 again now. As a variation, our very own house bartender Stuart Locke recommends the popular summer feeling. All you do is reduce the lemon juice to 10 milliliter and add 10 milliliters of watermelon juice to create this original cocktail based on the last past summer day. So, if you want summer, you increase it by a little bit. But that's summer feeling. If you want autumn, you would do it again. Like it advance it by an additional month. Okay, so let's try it again. All right. So it's 40 origin. Chartreuse is a chartreuse. Is that a type of alcohol? It is some sort of liquor. A French liqueur available in green and yellow versions that differ in taste and contents. Okay. The more you know. So that's 40 of that, 20 of that. You reduce the lemon juice to 10 milliliters. And add 10 milliliters of watermelon juice to create the original cocktail based on a lost past summer day. So you would reduce the lemons to 0 and add 20 of watermelon. Okay. Let's see if any of these combinations actually end up producing anything. Maria's totally crazy. And she wants to feel refreshed. A cocktail that feels like August. Could it be related to summer? No, it can't be that simple. Is August summer? So it's the 45 20 10 10. I was like, August is almost fall. I'm overthinking this, obviously. $40, 45, 20, 10. 10, yeah. Okay. So, all of those autumn calculations I did? Nah. Mr. Mondo's success. A summer feeling. I knew it was summer something or other. Mr. Mondo, teach me all you know, my master. Please, Locke, just take care of that woman. Very good, my master. I'll be right back. My master, another problem. Please stop calling me master. Miss Nichurshuk has regained her sanity. She has. She says she wants to talk to you, my master. Is it safe? There is no need to worry. This is not the same Miss Nichurshuk. Uh-huh. What does that mean? You'll see. No, please, my master. Okay, I'm going. You again. You know what you have to do? So go do it. Hi. You're the searcher. Mr. Mondo, right? That's right. You don't remember me? Don't worry, no. I don't retain any memories from these periods when I drink. But it sounds like I've caused trouble for you. Not without reason, it seems. What's up? There's something I want you to find. What have you lost? A password. A password to uncompress a virus buster. My computer has been infected with a virus. It's totally locked up, unusable. Can you hack this Facebook account? I have the virus buster I need here with me, but I've forgotten the password needed to uncompress it. It's hidden deep within my subconscious, I fear. So you were drinking out of desperation? The files within my PC are vital to me. My entire life's work. What exactly do these files contain? That's top secret, I'm afraid. Can't discuss it. That complicates matters. Please, Mr. Mondo. Okay. Can still do this. This is no different than the trouble you've caused so far. The earthquake virus is very dangerous. Please take care. But hurry. Earthquake virus. The earthquake virus is very dangerous. Please search for the password to uncompress the virus buster. You're my only hope, Mr. Mondo. Suppose they want me to go talk to Stefan and Locke. How'd it go? Triggered another flag, right? Here's one more for you. Room 407 is Maria's room. But if you go in, be prepared. Can't handle a woman like that. Now go. As, well... A massive something has occurred to me. What? Miss Snitcher just shared the details with me. And the name Earthquake Virus. It's also the name of a cocktail. You have a cocktail called Earthquake too? Miss Snitcher really does love to drink. Perhaps this is why she was attached to a virus with such a name. The password must be related to cocktails too, then. I see. Was it 407? It's not counting my steps as I go up. I'm upset. This virus really has Maria scared. It must be quite a vicious piece of software. Earthquake and cocktails. Could it be that simple again? Let's give it a try anyway. An endless journey. Protects the soul while the hunter hunts the truth. The soul is on the search. Truth is singular. Time to get to work, Catherine. The search culminates here. Hold it right there, you blackguard. Uh-huh. How's we that Hyde's treating you? What? Mr. Pirate, what's up? A little shanty mondo. That snippet of poetry. I can sum it up in a single word. Blithering sea scum. What, my signature saying? I'm going to give you a gift, you ringing monkey. I'll teach you about the roaring of the soul. Beating down the hatches a bit there, Mr. Pirate. When hurtling into mystery, mysteries call up more mystery. What is a mystery without mystery when mystery proceeds? hurt alone towards the ideal of solving all mystery. Open, Catherine. Take out the virus. What did he just fucking do? Okay, it's on page 31. 30-20-10. 37-30-20-10. Thank God I bothered to remember that other number. Oh, you finished? Uh-huh. Hey, where's Mr. Pirate? Huh? Just, what was all that? Yeah. It's broken? Yes. I'm sorry. It can't be helped. I'm very sorry. Guess your skills need mending too. Hey. I'm kidding. It was broken before you touched it. Hold on. You've changed again. Have you been drinking? No, why would I do that? Have you set me up? Set up what? Oh, I forget it. I'm just passing the time. This so-called paradise is too dull taken with cocktails alone. Just means that I was the worst virus for you. Don't take it personally. Searcher, I didn't come here to play or have fun. I fled here, fled from my regular life. Fled from your regular life? Chased from altar to steeple by work every day. I awoke to find myself here, the tools of my work still with me. So I've saved you from your work, have I? You could take it that way, just a little. Maria. Just what job is that would you do? Me? I'm an angel. An angel. Even angels are struggling with the IT revolution. These computers are hard to handle. Uh-huh. Huh? This means trouble too. All that damaged data. Lucifer's going to be very upset with me. Understand? How about a drink to make me feel better? Fallen angel, perhaps. Well done. No time to actually enjoy my vacation. Excuse me? Oh no, she's gone again. Chris, you rascal. Yeah. Where you going, Chris? Hello? Oh, you little cutie. Did you see Chris? Chris? Just two. Oh, what is that? My pet. Sorry, I don't know. I see. That's a shame. Do you want a drink? This milk is really good. No, I don't really like milk. I see. It's been a while since I last flew, so I'm quite thirsty. Sorry to have taken up your time. Take care. Welcome back. It's crazy, isn't it? The island is cursed. An angel just walking around among us? Cursed. Her being an angel is no reason to let down your guard. I would prefer a demon. That angel will get us all to do what she wants. Siphon off our will to live and then pack us all to heaven. The island where angels stay. Heaven with an angel. Oh, I like that. That might work. I shall be waiting with a smile at the front desk. No, I think that's quite enough, actually. All right, that was a quick little bit of. I was gonna say the silver case, but it's flat with sun and rain. Might be like that. We'll back probably tomorrow, maybe during the day. I'll see how I distribute my time. All right, see ya. I'll probably host someone. Tid's probably alive because he left earlier. See you then.